East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the Yukon Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Troy Trojans taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Yukon Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Trojans offense will get the first crack at it here. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
One of my coaches always used to say, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. Sometimes you just got to throw the football away. Sometimes you got to tuck the football down and run. QB standing back in the pocket, sitting there with the ball exposed. Sometimes it leads to a fumble.
What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UConn.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Trying, and the ball, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. UConn quick to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Huskies. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Dropping back, it's Crowder. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Slips away. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And it'll be down right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on.
Open runway ahead. Past the 30, the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Husky. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Well, and how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. To the air, it's Crowder. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on it today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Huskies! And the defense doing work.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The UConn offense goes back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Going up top on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out! Touchdown, UConn! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires left. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips one guy, and now he's loose.
Returner brings it out to the 48, and your UConn Huskies will take over.
UConn going back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Husky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
49, Troy, 0.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, punt, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. Touchdown, Huskies! The defense with the scoop and score. What a play by the defense there. Loose football. Country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
And the extra point is good. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah.
Flooding.
All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown.
We just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Coming at him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an enforcement.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Touchdown, UConn. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a... Wing momentum. Scoop it and score yourself. It is such a huge play.
Yeah, you should go over to the offense back, bro. We don't need you. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple... And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Huskies! The defense takes matters into their own hands. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Dalton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
At the 29-yard. 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Huskies! And the punishment has been extended.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he tacks on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And he falls on his own fumble after the return and avoids giving it right back. The Trojans will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back at Sheffield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Huskies! And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Makes the grab on the left. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
29 Philly, 2-9.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Touchdown, UConn! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. UConn quick to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, UConn! And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And now they lost the ball down here. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Huskies! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The offense starts with a short field. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Huskies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be in so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. That fumble in plus territory, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And the timing just a hair off.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
It is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. First down here for the offense. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. More to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. He's going to pass. They're nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kick. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Uncorks one. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And he falls on his own fumble, and that one always puts your heart in the throat. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown has ensued. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt. These stats, they count for postseason awards, so I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score. Offense, get the stats.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from in. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Huskies. And the defense doing work. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? We chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the all-new recruiting system in EA Sports College Football 25. Our new recruiting system follows a three-stage recruiting process. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they are there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. Selecting actions also helps to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player on the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interests that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So UCLA's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the veteran, a guy who has been around and is ready to finish his final season with a bang.
It's so nice to have guys like this that have been around the block, that know the offense inside and out. Guys I can trust. Leadership, play on the field, all the boxes are checked.
Yeah, because he's a leader, too, I think this is a guy the offense looks to make plays early. So if I'm the quarterback, I'm calling this guy's number a lot early in this game to go make plays.
Quick completion to the right. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll throw it on first down. Lets it fly. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. On second down, just keeps firing. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Martin will throw it. It's complete on the right side. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The Bruins will hustle to the line. On second down, looking to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels,
touchdown Cardinals! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. on first down. Here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now on second down. Martin back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And the ball's on the ground. Bounced right back to them. The Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a...
Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisville! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The UCLA offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, opponent.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Martin will throw it. Pocket, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
And the Bruins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Powers through. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Looking deep. Got his man. Touchdown Cardinals. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field, and you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Harden. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive. Pass on the way. It's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Fires to the middle, complete to the left. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cardinals!
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Got it behind the line. It's Harden. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Louisville! The defense with the scoop and score.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. The Bruins will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinals.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. first down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gilmore. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little more. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Louisville! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And now on second down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those so quick. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vincent. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Pulls it in at the 25. And more yards after contact. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Louisville. He did that one all by.
Number 7.
Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin him deep. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Shakes off the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Davis looking to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Makes a move. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll throw it on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Working on the right. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown Cardinals. And the punishment has been extended.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun, the running back has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The play action fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
He's going to take off. Oh, it's loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Buys a little time with his feet. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
Great heads-up play by the defender there. He saw the ball on the ground, didn't just jump on it, was able to scoop it up, had a convoy, led him for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vincent. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man.
Oh, look out, there he goes. Oh, the hops. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to pass. It's right. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He got it. Touchdown, Louisville! And the route is on.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. Touchdown Cardinals. And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side now. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. That last completion sets him up on second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. They'll line up for a second down play. Davis will throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready. Again. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
They're bringing nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Cardinals! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
Defenses talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and swarm, and the ball sometimes comes out, and what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the defense.
The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.